We back. We gonna see if we can.
Somerset Days.
Okay, we still can't go nowhere. We still need to decipher the scroll. Let me see if my... Okay, so they playing with me. Why would they do that? And then when they show you on the map, they show it like you right there on top of it. Estrangement, Bregan has to type of scroll. I should see what it has to say. Right. Now, where was I? I was in... I don't know why they put me here. Why did they take me here? And they just dropped me off right here. It just happened out of nowhere. I just transported right out of there. And now
Somerset's days of isolation are over. You ought to visit someday.
and it won't take me back. I don't know what just happened, y'all. I was in the middle of a mission and it's playing. I don't know what happened. And I don't know where Shorty at. I don't know why it took me away from them. He had just set it down on the table. And then what happened? Everything disappeared and I was here. I went and did the playback and I was played with, okay? So, I don't know, y'all. I don't know where that mission just was. I remember I was over here somewhere like this. Yeah, did it. And let me see, what's this over here? What's going on? He got a little... Alright, who's the little hound? Oh, the little hound is with her. Okay, level 40. Do your stuff, sis. The problem with this is, why would y'all transport me? Now I don't know where I'm supposed to go or nothing. I don't remember where I was at. That was just goofy. And I was in, the place they told me to go was Rivenspire. That's where they had me. Why am I all the way over here? I'm finna go back. I'm going back to Rivenspire. I'm finna. Because that was crazy. How I just got transported like that. That was crazy. Now I'm finna see if I take myself back here. Was this where Shorty was gonna take me to go read? Let me see something. Where they trying to send me? Let me see something, y'all. I gotta look at the map. Okay. Let's go.
I read about this place in a book from my time. It is quite different from what I recall. Perhaps I misremember. Pay me no mind.
I shall. I will not pay you no man. Now let's see where they want to take us.
Somerset's days of...
Oh my goodness. Where would she say go? Let me see. When I put the... Oh, okay. Travel to Somerset. Okay, so we're gonna go to Somerset then. Let's see. Let's back up. let's back up. Where's Somerset, y'all? Somerset. Cold Harbor. Fire. Town. Okay, we going here. Okay. Here. Okay. Okay, here. That's what he told me to go. So we going there. I had to find out why I just got transported like that. That was crazy. They sent me all the way back to the home world. And that's wild. Alright, y'all. We back where we need to be. Yeah, let's go in here. I believe we have to get on inside. Let me see. Oh, they said no. Okay. Well, let me come on then. We gonna go around. Let's see. Hold on now. It say above. Okay. So we need to figure out a way up. Let's find a way up. Let's look at the map. There we go. We need to hit the road. We need to hit the road. Okay. Let's get on the road. Let's find the road and let's get on it. Now maybe I do need to come through here. Let's see. Is this it? Okay, now we need to find the road. Is the road this way? Nope. Is the road this way? We're getting warmer. Okay, the road is this way. And Jesus. Okay. Here we go. And okay, looks like we're going in. Let me in.
I will stay close to you, Tamit. I do not wish to lose my way.
Okay, and these is all bad guys. So we
A
just
fight,
need to come
is
up.
it?
We're not even fighting them. And why is everybody trying to fight us? Ignore them. Let me see some. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. We close. We close. We close. Keep on the road. Keep on the road.
Swift as canard.
Okay, y'all finna play with me. Hold on, hold on, hold on. No, we're not doing that. Y'all shouldn't have got in close quarters. You shouldn't have got in close quarters. You? Come on. I need that. Who else need that? Oh. Your man's left you. Let me get that gold. Stop playing. Cause I was trying to let you have that, and you was doing too much. Okay. Now we're on the way. We finna. Yeah, let's do that. Is
Let us
y'all
move.
bad guys. It's you're not. Okay. I'll let y'all do y'all thing. Alright. I don't know where we at. It's very tropical rainforest vibes though. Okay, y'all. We got monkeys. Oh, okay. Oh, period. We can come on down this way. And here we go. This is where we were. This is where we were. With the brother and the sister. Now, how did they remove me from here? The words of Emperor Leovic, written in Imperial Code in 2E577 and deciphered by Baragon in the current year. The traitor Varen marches ever closer. The rebel, the would-be usurper. I must complete this document and send it with all due haste to one of my hidden Imperial caches. The secret started by my grandfather and passed on to me by my father must not die with me. It is imperative that the four ambitions come to fruition, that everything is ready when the time is right. Promises were made, bargains set in blood and stone, and the Prince of Destruction does not accept failure, not in matters such as this. My steward, Farul Lupus, he has raised me, served me, taught me, indulged me. Now he acts as my confessor as well, hearing every detail of the plan and the secret. He knows the locations where the four ambitions have been moved to, he knows where to find the book, and he knows everyone who has been involved in one aspect of the plan or another. He may not understand everything I told him, but he will remember. He literally knows where every part of the secret has been buried. If I cannot stop Varen the betrayer, if I cannot restore order to my empire, then those who remain must carry on. Between your devoted waking flame and the knowledge I've passed on to Steward Lupus, you have everything you need to make our four ambitions a reality. Do not fail me. Do not fail Maroon Dagon. Yeah, I wanted to say Dagon, but it's Maroon's Dagon. Alright.
Well, what did the scroll say? Do we finally know the Emperor's secret? Varl Lupus? He hired me to investigate Black Drake Villa. But why is the word ambitions capitalized? It must mean something special. Thanks for helping me. Here, take part of what Lupus already paid me. There's more if you come with me to Riften. The deciphered document, it mentions the person who hired me, Varl Lupus.
Okay.
Could he really be Emperor Leovic's steward? I guess it's possible. Anyway, I'm supposed to bring this book I recovered to him. Well, to his contact in Riften, anyway.
Okay. Let's
Varl
see.
Lupus sent me to retrieve the book from Black Drake Villa, one of the
come on,
Longhouse
girl.
Emperor's hidden retreats. It's written in a language I've never seen before.
Well, let's
I never
go.
actually met with Varl Lupus directly.
Come on. Alright, number 39. Y'all. Alright, now where they at? Is it far? It can't be that far. It's not. They done brought a carriage right here that's gonna take us to Riften. That must have been what happened. This was what had happened. That's how I got here. I was supposed to hop back on this bad boy to Grotwood. That's what I was supposed to do. I sure said I was next to something that looked like a barrel, and and this is who I saw. That's crazy. But I saw another guy, and I saw the barrel. I remembered that setup, but I didn't remember where. All right. Let's get on over here and handle some business. And they're at and this is Riften. This is Riften. Now y'all remember how Riften looked in Skyrim, if y'all played.
Hey, friends,
It didn't look
over
like
here.
this. That's wild. Alright.
You made it. I'm glad you're here. wasn't looking forward to facing Rena alone. Not after what we found out. Yeah, I spotted her in the main hall. Look, I've been thinking. Since Farrell, Lupus, and Rena weren't totally honest with me, I might as well use an intermediary of my own. Plus, something's not right about all this. Will you talk to Rena for me?
Alright.
I'm not sure.
I knew that was
but I
going to
wanna
happen.
keep
You was
watch.
going to figure out a way
I've had the feeling
to
that
put me in
someone's
this
been following me
conversation.
since I arrived in Riften.
Let's talk.
Over here, Initiate.
Yes? Is there something I can help you with? Everly? She found Farrell's book? Oh, that's wonderful news. But why is Everly standing way over there? And why are you talking to me instead of her? What's this all about, stranger? Not completely honest. Just what are you implying? Is Everly attempting to change the terms of our deal? Farrell offered a fair price for what he asked her to do. Quiet. If certain ears heard those words, our lives wouldn't be worth a hawker's blister. I suppose it's time for Everly to meet Farrell. We have a house here in Riften, around the corner from the bank. Just knock 2 times or he won't respond.
That's proposed by...
Nonsense. Magic underlies and defines
Head for
nature.
Rena's house.
Nature is
I'll be
merely
right
the
behind you.
manifestation of the mundane aspect of magic.
and the powers we employ in our spell.
Alright. That's wild work. And see, I got some work to do out here in Riften because I want to be a part of the Thieves Guild and the Assassins Guild. And I know they got some new stories around here, man. They got some new ones, so. Excuse me. We about to get in tune. So let's get on over here. Yeah. And it looks like they're right outside. So let's see. Okay. Y'all was right outside. Where's the door? Where's the door? Okay, so this is the door. Oh, okay. Oh, there she go. Yeah, period.
That doesn't sound good. Hurry, let's get inside.
Where you at? Oh my god.
No! Oh, Rena. I'm so sorry.
Oh, Farrell! I told him to forget about the past, but did he listen? No! You know about that? Maybe. Probably. Farrell never told me a lot about his time serving the Emperor, but I knew it was on his mind recently. That's why he hired Everly. He said he wanted to make things right. A sheet of... Oh, gods. That's a sign of the Dark Brotherhood. They assassinated my poor Farrell, and all because of something that should have stayed buried with the damn Longhouse Emperors. Then I guess you've reached a dead end.
The Dark Brotherhood.
Farrell never
I
told me
just said I
much,
wanted to be a
just
part
said
of it,
he
and when I
needed
saw
the
the
book
hand,
he
I got
sent
really
Emily to find.
excited. And I
That
was
he
right
had to
on the
correct a
money.
terrible
We're in Riften.
mistake.
They shouldn't be far away.
He also mentioned that Leovic told him things, but he never got into specifics.
But I think they were in like Falcreath or Falcreach or something like that.
I don't care about the book. I want nothing to do with it. If the
I
Dark
don't
Brotherhood
care
thinks
about the
I know
book.
anything,
I don't
Come on.
care about the book.
And you
I
as
want
well.
nothing to do with it.
you should forget about Farrell and Leovic and that book.
Farron
Forget about
Levick.
them and go far, far away.
Thank you, baby.
You know,
for the
things,
advice.
state
But
secrets,
I'm
I
out here in
suppose,
these
hidden
streets. I
dreams,
do
wild
this.
desires.
Okay?
Farrell helped raise the
Unfortunately,
Emperor.
I will be involved.
Close, or as close as the most powerful man in the world and his steward can be. Once, Farrell mentioned mentioned another secret.
Farrell mentions another secret. And what was the secret, my darling?
Ambitions. No, I don't recall any mention of that. Farrell didn't say much, just referred to something as the secret of the Longhouse Emperors. I got the feeling it had something to do with Daedra worship and some sort of weapons. That's all I know.
Lord have mercy. So was you in love with that man? Is that why you were hollering like that? Because I'll get it. You know, I'm in love. I'm gonna holler, baby. Break down. I'm sliding down all the walls, okay? But if you don't love that man, and you just was a little helper, but I mean, you know, you can have devotion to your child, you know, your peoples. So, you know, maybe he was just a valued friend, you know. Everybody gonna cry about a good friend, you know? So, I don't know what it was, but let's go on here. We through talking to her. She don't know
Let's
nothing.
talk outside. I'll meet you out back under the dock.
Why we gotta meet out back? Bitch, let's talk right here. Maybe you don't want her to hear our plan. We got a secret plan coming to do. Now I gotta go around the back, all up in the nooks and the crannies, around the bend, up here yonder. Come on, girl. Goodness gracious. Oh. That just blew me, honey. Okay, good. Y'all got a little something right here for folks. Let's talk, baby.
What do you think? Did the Dark Brotherhood really assassinate Farrell Lupus?
It's giving
Is this
that.
book he sent me to retrieve really that important? I'm not sure what we should do next, so if you have any ideas, I can't wait to hear them. That about sums it up. Plus the dreams I've been having. Ever since I found that book, I've been having the most strange and disturbing dreams.
Listen to
Nothing
them
specific.
dreams, sweet baby. You
I'm
better
always
listen.
someplace. A forest, a town. Then the ground starts to shake or fire erupts all around me. Once the place was flooded by a deluge of water. And there are always 4 animals watching from a nearby hill. A huge boar, a fox, and a pair of identical rams. Weird, huh? You know, I'm attributing the dreams to the book, but it could be something I ate. My diet has been all over the place these past few weeks. Oh, great. The scary Daedra lady is back.
Flattery and cuteness will get you nowhere, elf. Come, little... Say thank you, little mortal. I have read the ensorcelled scroll, and I know where we need to go next on our quest to learn Leovic's secret. Unless, that is, you and the elf discovered something in the coded documents. The assassins who follow Mephala? Or are they the ones who serve the void? No matter. My information actually concerns the secret we seek to uncover. According to the ensorcelled scroll, there is another cache annex beneath the Imperial City. Yes, hidden in the Imperial sewers. I will open a portal that will get you close to the annex, but you will need to deal with the wards. For all their reverence of the Daedra, these Longhouse Emperors certainly went out of their way to keep us out.
Okay.
Oh, not me, little mortal. I have no intention of slogging through the muck and the sludge when you are more than capable of handling that.
Well,
I shall catch up to you after
see,
you have
yeah,
dealt
I gotta
with the
go in the
wards.
sewers.
Go on now.
Alright, come on. Open the portal, heifer.
Another portal? Don't Daedra have flying horses or something?
Right.
So these are the Imperial sewers. Fancy.
Right, and they got fire astronauts down here. and all type of shit. Look at that. What's it? And this is a flame fan. Alright, let's do it. Let's get into it. Come on. This you up in the shape real quick. He thought he was gonna do a little something. Come here. You ain't with it. Oh, he gonna bust around the bend and grab you too? Okay. Well, handle your blueberry pimp business then. And then, yeah, we come over here and we'll handle y'all. Not the blade master. And you getting hacked down. You got hacked down. Where you going? Right. Come on. You ain't doing none of that. You got to handle the mages, baby. Oh, and it ain't nothing right there. And it ain't nothing right there. Sand roach is crazy, but you have some gold. Sand roach is crazy work, though. I'm not gonna lie to you.
The ward's down. What's inside?
Cutting them down. Period. Let's get up in here. Because this is where the secrets is at.
Go slow. Let's not alert the cultists until absolutely necessary.
Alright. And we hitting all this. Let's
Look,
see.
a cache, and it's still warded.
These treasures belong to the Order of the Waking Flame.
The Sastrix and the ring. And I was gonna try to creep up behind you, but you walk around. You can just get this work.
Don't, Tamid. Careful.
Okay. What a glorious day. As my prince commanded, I allied myself with the Reachman Dorkarak, also known as the Black Drake, and brokered a deal that will see the powerful barbarian crowned emperor and placed upon the ruby throne. Now begins the true work, the endless preparations, the rituals, everything that must be done to make ready for the four ambitions of Mehrunes Dagon. We will perform our task and wait for the day when the final part of the arrangement will be carried out and Mehrunes Dagon will claim his due. All praise the Prince of Destruction, blah 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 blah. I'm not reading that.
The Longhouse Emperors really did it. They made a deal with Mehrunes Dagon.
Yes, I see. That's terrible. Come on, you. Wait, please. You ain't getting none of that. We dropping you. And you ain't even got nothing on ya. Okay. The Journal of Emperor Leovic. My father and my grandfather before me started all this, but I should be the one to end it and reap the reward, if the bastard Varen doesn't show up and kill me first. My father had this annex built beneath the Imperial City to house the last of our secrets, a safe haven for others to find so they can carry out the work. If worst comes to worst, you understand. Here are all the people who have had at least a part of the puzzle, though only my steward and the leader of the Order of the Waking Flame know the entire truth, and even they aren't privy to the changes I needed to make as the forces of the traitor Varen draw near. The four ambitions aren't ready yet. If they were, I'd use them to destroy Varen and save my legacy. But the time of the ambitions is still a new few years away. I have one last trick up my sleeve. I'll use the shrine in this annex, the one my father personally dedicated to Mehrunes Dagon, to appeal to the Prince of Destruction and seek his help again, as my grandfather did when he conquered the Empire. If I fail, and if I fall to the traitor Varen, then you, as the High Priest of the Order of the Waking Flame, will have to deal with the others and determine where I move the ambitions. I could not let them fall into Varen's hands. Steward Pharaoh Lupus, Chief Counselor Leviticus, Counselor Aber, Valeria, Etinia, Jeric, Sophus, Vendacia. I don't know if I'm saying the names right, but those how I'm pronouncing it.
Those counselors know the secret. Their lives are in danger. Blood for
Oh.
Lord Dagon.
Okay.
Was that necessary, Tammy?
Oh, and you ain't got nothing. Oh, and she going crazy. Hold on a second. All right. And that's that. And we can just check these. See if we got any. Everybody got foul bait. Okay, that's nothing. That's not gonna help us. Okay, Wiccan Flame Ritual. This document describes a ritual that must be performed at a dedicated shrine deeper inside this annex. If successful, the ritual will allow the performer of the ritual to communicate directly with Mayron's Dagon. At least that seems to be the general idea. Notes in the margin indicate that the ritual was inscribed by Eshiel, Doombringer of the Order of the Waking Flame. Okay.
The cult's trying to contact Mayron's Dagon. Let's find that shrine.
Step through the portal and prove your worth to the Lord of Fire and Flood.
Nope, it's medium. I need heavy armor. Let me get up in there. Of course. They step in right when I run up. The Doombringer.
I don't believe it. Is this really Oblivion?
This is a mess.
Why do you think he named this place the Deadlands? Looks more like the really hot land to me.
Let's come on around the bend.
Everything they requested.
Be small.
What do you think of these acorns? My arrows will make short work of the cultist. Too sure about Mayron's Dagon.
Yeah, don't nobody need no danger hunt. Of course. Come on. We're not dealing with none of that. Everybody getting this work.
To finish what the Black Drake started.
You getting this work too. Surprise.
Into the four ambitions.
Yeah. You're gonna arrow yourself just to get me, huh, girl? Between the folks that's already there and the portals, they really making sure you get this work.
And the golden struck remains unfulfilled.
Lord Dagon, I shall do whatever
You ain't got nothing but gall. That's a mess.
You want my ambitions? Then prove your worth and destroy the intruders.
Arise, Kraskov! Destroy those who would defy Lord Dagon!
This might sting a bit.
breaking them down. Y'all see that box? We ain't playing on them games. Not you on the floor. Who is that? Oh my god, you dead, my nigga? No. Come on. Come on, you. You needed to get got anyway. Cause you was playing with the name. No, we ain't doing that. Where he at?
Bested my follower, mortals. So I shall permit you to leave my realm with your lives. Step through the portal and be gone.
Ain't got nothing. Oh my goodness.
That's it? No talking, no explanations? Just go home, little more?
I guess that's it. That's wild if that's it though. I'm not gonna lie to you. We just did all that. We just fought everybody, and all that is just go home. We ain't getting no prize or
From
nothing.
oblivion? And you, little mortal, emerging with hardly a scratch? Come, tell me everything. You never... Yes. The Order of the Waking Flame has been particularly persistent in trying to run down the secret for themselves.
We see that.
Speaking of which, did you learn any more about Leovik's secret? Interesting. I recall something about that. The mortal who went on to become the first of the Longhouse Emperors attempted to make deals with a number of the Daedric princes, my own lord included. Any indication about the terms of this bargain? Well, little mortal, your course is clear. We have barely plumbed the depths of this mystery. You must find the people on this list and discover the truth of the four ambitions. Meanwhile, I have other avenues to explore.
Okay, so you be working on something, and I'll be doing
Now
what I
that
want.
the scary Daedra lady is gone, let's talk. That was kind of exciting. I've never been to any part of Oblivion before. A lot of it felt familiar, though, like places I've seen in my dreams lately.
Wow.
Anyway, thanks to everything
They
we learned,
stay seeing
I know
something in their
exactly
dreams,
what needs
man.
to happen next.
Alright.
We need to find the people on that list. Warn them about the Dark Brotherhood. See what they can tell us about the
Right.
ambitions.
It's time to
And
get
what I should
to
do
it.
with this book. Hey, thanks by the way. I never got the rest of my pay, but I can spare this for now. I'll start the search in Leywin.
So
That's
she
where
never
Chief
got
Counselor
paid
Leviticus was last I
because
heard.
folks died,
he's helping
but
to
she's
govern the
still
city or
dropping
something.
bread.
Once I get the lay of the land, I'll send word to you. You know, in case you still want to help and all. Not a lot, really. I've never been up in that area. As far as I know, it's an imperial city on the Topal Bay. So far, it's been able to keep the Three Banners Wall mostly away from its borders. Or so the heralds have reported. I don't know. I usually just make things up along the way. I suppose I'll offer my assistance and see what happens. Once I make some contacts, I'll send word.
Okay.
If you're still interested in solving this mystery, you can meet me then.
Okay.
I think so. This all started when Farrell Lupus sent me to find this book.
Exactly.
And that put me on the trail
He
of
was
Emperor
worried and
Leovik's
wanted to
secret.
go ahead and complete
Now we
this
know that
because
the
he's been
secret
living his
concerns a
life
deal made with
falling in
Mayru's
love with
Dagon
Shorty and
and
doing his
something
little
called the
thing, and
Four
whole time
Ambitions.
you done had your little mission. Now, granted, I don't want you to complete the mission personally since it's with one of the Daedric princes. We don't need that, okay? Leave them folks alone. They over there in Oblivion for a reason. But do they listen? No. They do their own thing, what they want to do. Folks be having their little hearts and and they real prideful, arrogant. They gotta have that look and that image. It's been getting folks since the beginning of time, so
Well,
I'm not
we know the Dark
surprised.
Brotherhood murdered Farrell Lupus, who turned out to be the Emperor's steward. And we know that the Waking Flame are Dagoness seeking the Ambitions. In Leovik's notes, the Ambitions were described as some sort of weapons.
Yeah, and I think they're gonna be people.
Yeah, not sure how I feel about the scary Daedra lady, but her ominous warning makes my leaves shudder. If Mehrunes Dagon has his sights set on Tamriel, we're in for all sorts of disasters. Whatever the Longhouse Emperor's
We
promised,
just did that,
won't
didn't
be
we?
good.
We built a whole army out there in the spirit world, and we led it against Molabel. Now we got this. Man, come on. Y'all can't be doing that.
Right. I'm not an expert on Imperial politics, but I recognize Leviticus's name. He was on the Elder Council before the Empire fell. I remember listening to a herald in Eldenroot. They brought news that Leviticus was alive and serving in Leowin.
Okay. Alright. Let's see another quest. Hold on, let me see. Okay. Let's go. Only got this. Back to the. Nah, we gonna go and do the Raven Watch inquiry. Okay, wait a minute. Hold on. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's get those young rewards. Bankerai. And let's see. Where's Bankerai? It's up here. Yep. And we ain't got. Hold on a second. We've been to Bankerai before and we ain't got. I guess not. Oh, we haven't discovered nothing here. Okay, so we're gonna go to the town over because that looks like what we have available to us, which is Stormhaven. And we just gonna ride through Stormhaven. We just gonna have to do that. This is gonna be a journey, but that's the whole point of a quest, is it not? Do the journey. And off we go. Once we land, we just gonna slide through the town. I'll repair my weaponry before we hit it. And that's that. We're gonna get on these horses and we're gonna ride. First, let's get let me see, is any of y'all merchants? No, but y'all right here by these apples like y'all selling something. Okay. We'll just go on up. We'll have to go on up if we want a merchant. Here we go.
So now we have...
Repair that. Thank you. Okay. Now, horses. Hit the map. We need to get to the main road.
I'm your constable.
So once we get to the main road, we just ride it all the way. Hold on, let me see something. Hold on.
I don't understand.
Okay,
Why are you
that's
doing
wild.
this?
Hold on a second.
I'm your friend. Wait,
I'm
I thought the night was
confused.
dangerous. Now it's... I'm all confused.
Okay.
So So you're all in league with her.
Hold
I should
on a
have known.
second.
Not so fine, are you now?
Okay. Show it on
I
the
hate to
map.
say it, but I told you so. You should have listened to me.
Evermore.
I don't care if the constable was brainwashed by some cult. I still say there's something suspicious about that
Yeah,
woman.
this is
I wouldn't
called
say it too loud if I were you.
Evermore.
There's another set of
So
stocks
that's
right
where
there
we're
next to
going.
the
We're
constable.
going to where we can take a boat to Evermore.
I'm right, you know. You'll see.
And that is
When they plunder our
clearly where
town.
the ships are at down here.
Serves you right for accusing innocent people.
Okay. So off we go. And we just hit it. That's what we're gonna do. We got a nice long journey. But we can do it. We got a ways ahead of us though, y'all. This is gonna be some on the road again.
Could you help a fellow out?
On the road again. Ain't nobody got time to be fighting now. I am not engaging. Eventually they'll get a clue. And they'll do what they need to do. Oh, I bet that's the right way. Yep. Towards the river. And find the thick patch of road we need to find. Oh, okay. Hold on now. Alright. So how you do that? River. Check. Waypoint. Coming up. And that'll be a check. And then, yeah, here we go. Run that. Hold on, let's zoom in, y'all. And we need to keep going. Okay. Okay, so we need to get back that way towards the way shrine. Okay. Nope, we're not fighting now. We're going back towards the way shrine. Okay, this gotta be the... Yep, and we follow this road. Okay, and let's see, we almost to the main road.
There's no way I'm going back there.
Rumor is the soldiers of the Redoubt are going to move on to Cathedral. May the Eight protect them.
Okay, I think this is the main road right here. It is. And we need to go this way. Alright. Let's get that horse.
Ready? Hey!
And let's see, we going all the way down across the bridge to here. And we come through the city to the docks. Alright. And this how we doing it. And we don't waste no time. This the part that blows me, cause it's like, ugh, we got to drag, and of course I ain't never been over here, so I ain't got no waypoint, so I gotta really do the footwork to get up over there.
Yeah.
And that's
Explain
irritating.
once more why running was the best idea. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, we going the right way.
Yeah.
We just keep rolling. Okay, and here's that bridge.
Yeah.
Cross that and head on into this city.
Yeah.
And I wonder if I've been here before. It don't feel like I have. It would have said discovered if this was a new place.
Yeah.
I'm guessing I've been here before.
The guild requests your help.
Yeah.
And we just keep rolling.
Yeah.
What is it?
Yeah.
Alright, we by the boat, y'all. It didn't take us as long as it felt, but it sure did take a minute. Okay.
You are ready? We soon depart for distant lands.
Well?
It's not a good day to travel.
Of course. Well? Of course.
I don't know where I'm supposed to go. Let me see it on the map. Evermore. And that's Bankerai. Okay.
We still have room if you expect to travel.
Of course. Well?
Nobody cares at all.
Okay, let's see. And they want to take me where? Okay.
It's not a good day to travel, but
Of course. Well? Of course. course.
Oh no. We gonna see y'all.